So all of you seen the PPT?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you see the syllabus of analysis of dyes and paints, so we already learned composition of paint, then preliminary inspection of sample, test on the total coating, then separation and estimation of pigments. Okay. Now all of you studied the composition of paints. Okay. So from that, binder and thinner of latex paints are there. So that point also we seen, but here we want to see the details of these binders and modification of binders. So whatever point we take already, different types of binders, its structure, and advanced binders likewise. So that point are also included in the composition of paints. Now we want to see the some new point, that is a thinner of latex paints. Okay, and after that, flash point of paints, and next lecture, I think we will see the flash point of paints, and after that, we will see the application and examples of dyes and paints in analytical chemistry as well as in research. So I think that I don't know, I don't have any idea about how many of you student doing work on dyes. So any one of you students doing work on dyes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this this example, whatever you doing in dyes, that is related to the research, and already reported papers we will see in analytical chemistry. Okay. So I think only 2 to 3 points remaining in this topic. That is latex point, flash points of paints, and examples. Okay. So I think I, I have already given to you the notes of composition of paint, preliminary inspection of sample, test on the total coating, separation. In separation, I will provide you vacuum filtration, but not a Soxhlet apparatus. Yes, it is correct. It is correct. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
It is correct. Hello. So anyone give reply?
Hello.
Okay. So today we will see the latex points. Okay. Before that, I would like to remind you the binders. Okay. So all of you see the PPT.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So just we revise that point. Binders are ingredient that provide binding effect that holds the pigment together. Okay. So before that, all of you seen the pigments. Pigment commonly used in the paints, that is titanium dioxide, then zinc oxide, as well as zinc yellow 36, zinc chromate, that is ZnCrO4, then yellow dyes, then benzidine yellows, chrome oxide green, phthalocyanine green. So these are the pigments: phthalocyanine blue, ultramarine blue, vermilion, pigment brown 6, red 170, dioxazine violet, carbon black, iron second oxide, that is FeO, is an inorganic black pigment. So all these pigments, all of you seen, and after that, the examples of fillers and extenders. So these are used for what? Improve the quality of dyes. And after that, uh, we see these binders. So binders are ingredient that provide the binding effect that holds the pigments together to create a dry film on the surface. So this is most important. Why we have to use the binder? Because it provide the binding effect. To whom? To the pigments. And when pigments are hold together, then it create a dry film on the surface. And for that purpose, binders are most important. Then paints binders is the key ingredient that directly relates to a paint performance, including adhesion, washability, scrub resistance, fade resistance, or gloss retention. Okay, so you see the overall the properties of dyes are depends upon what binders. So if binder is good, then pigments hold together and they can form or they can create the dry film on the surface. And also it provides or it is responsible for the performance of the paint. Means what? It having different properties like adhesion, washability. Because suppose if you have paint the home, and if water fall on the paint, then what happen? Number of times the color is going to remove. So the ability of washability, then scrub resistance, fade resistance, or gloss retention is depending upon what? That binder. Okay, and that's why binder is most important. Then alkyd-based binders are made from various oil derivatives such as linseed oil, tung oil, and soya oil. Okay, so different binders are there. We've seen that binder performance during the composition of dye. And traditional alkyd paints dry to very hard finish and provide superior adhesion and flow and leveling. However, they will yellow in light colors and are prone to oxidation and chalking when used to exterior surface. Okay, so this is the properties of the different binder. If it is exposed to light, what is effect on it? If it is in dark, how they perform. So number of properties of dyes and paints are there, and that depends mostly on what? The types of the binders. So uh, alkyd that is oil based binders, and this type of binder is hybrid binder, gives all like performance and with the ease of soap and water cleaner. Alkyd emulsion paint dry harder, flow more smoothly than typical latex paint. Okay, so today we will see about the latex paints. Okay, because latex paints also important property. It is related to binder, but it affects the performance of what? Paints. Okay. So, however, they may still yellow in lighter colors if used on exterior surface subject to UV exposure. Alkyd emulsion paints may eventually oxidize and chalk over time. Okay, so these are the performance of alkyd based binders. Alkyd based binder means what? It is oil based binders. So latex paints and ingredients. So what is meant by latex? So latex binders are used in water-based paints. So alkyd-based means what? Oil-based. And latex-based means what? It is water-based paint. There are various type of latex binders available, such as 100% acrylic, styrene, acrylic, or vinyl acrylic, each providing specific performance characteristics. Okay, so latex paints. So latex is depending upon what? Binders. Okay. So we see the this all points we seen last time, and the most important binders is what? Acrylic polymers, that is resin, alkyd polymers, resins, epoxy polymers, resins, and we also see the different examples of such types of the binders. So in modification of binders, you also mention this all types. Okay, that is polymers, resin, epoxy polymers. Okay, and then today, what we want to see? The latex paint. Okay. So What is meant by the latex paints? Latex paint was invented in 1940s in Canada using the resin from a rubber tree as a binder. Okay, so all of you know that the rubber tree and whatever resin obtained from rubber tree that used as a latex paint. Okay, and it is invented in what? In 1940s in Canada. The general name for this original binder is called as a latex. Okay, so latex means binder. Okay, even though manufacturers doesn't use the rubber tree resins anymore, the name stucks. The binders are now made from synthetic, that is man-made, resin of polyvinyl acetate and styrene butadiene and other synthetic binders. Okay, so resin, synthetic resins is nothing but the polyvinyl acetate and styrene butadiene and other synthetic binders. All paints are composed of a solid binders and pigments and a vehicle such as water for latex paint. Okay, so all paints, it is composition of what? Solid binders and pigments. And what is vehicle for such latex is nothing but the water. So latex paint, it is a water based. Okay, the binder's function is to actually bind the pigments and the vehicle together. Okay, so we seen that what is the function of binder? It composes all pigment together and they form the create thin film of that all pigments and that affect the properties of what? Paint. The solid part of the paint is heavier than the vehicle, and that is why paint needs to be stirred or shook up at the store on a machine to mix heavier part of the paint throughout the vehicle. Okay, so whatever part we have to add in the water is what? It is hard, and that's why number of times stirring is there. You know that when any compound we want to dissolve into the water during time of your practical, stirring is important. Why? Because you have to mix that solid particle into the solvent, and for that purpose number of time a half an hour stirring you have to do during time of practical. Okay, so the highest quality of latex paint will advertise that is 100%, that is acrylic latex. Okay, so highest quality of latex paint is what? Acrylic. These paints are the most expensive top of the line paint from the numerous manufacturers. You will also find styrene, epoxy, polyvinyl acetate listed on paint can which are used as resin. Latex paint using vinyl acrylic is the most popular paint ingredient. Okay, so acrylic polymer or acrylic paint is the most that is popular paint of what? This latex paint. Okay, and along with that another one is what? It is a styrene, epoxy, polyvinyl acetate as like. Okay, means latex paint is water based paint, that is binder. Okay, and how many? It's example, that is acrylic is the most popular one, then styrene, epoxy, polyvinyl acetate, etc. So if the paint can advertise the as 100% acrylic latex paint, the manufacturer used the synthetic polymer or plastic as the binder. Okay, if any manufacturer advertise that 100% acrylic latex paint is there, then it is used as what? Synthetic polymer or plastic as the binder. Latex paint uses only one binder called elastomer. Okay, elastomer means what? So number of time this terminology asked to the examination, what is meant by elastomer? So at that time you should know that latex paint uses only one binder. If latex paint containing only one binder, Latex paint is nothing but the binder. Okay. But if that latex paint is having only one binder, then it is called as a elastomer, which means that the latex paint actually has a surface that is not rock hard, but it is elastic. Okay. So elastomer is there, then the surface of that is, it is what? It is elastic. It is not hard. Okay. After latex paint is applied to wall, it remains flexible, meaning that the temp as the temperature changes, the surface will expand or contract. Okay, so this is the most interesting property of that latex paint. Okay, so latex paint, when only one binder is there, it is called as a elastomer. If elastomer is there, then that elastomer is not hard on the surface. It is not bind hardly on the surface. It is what? It is elastic. And if you have to apply such type of latex paint, then what happen? It remains flexible. Means what? If temperature increases, they become loose. If temperature decreases, it becomes hard. So it depends upon what temperature changes. And that surface, whatever you apply the latex paint, it is what? It is expand or contract. It depends upon the temperature. So latex paint is also porous and allow moisture to escape from the paint surface. Okay. So latex paint, what is its property? It is porous in nature. Okay. And due to that, what happen? It allow moisture to escape from the paint surface. Okay. And 30 years ago, the manufacturing process were not as good as they are with today's latex paint. Okay, so you see that before 30 years, that much advanced technology is not there than the today. And the latex paint manufactured today is good as an oil-based paint, and in many ways is superior to the oil-based paint. Okay, so latex paint is what? It is a water-based. Okay, but why it is important? It is superior than the today's oil-based paint. The surface of today's latex paint is extremely durable and resists scuffs and scratches, washability, breathability, and provides superior adhesion to the surface to be painted. Okay, so today's latex paint is what's properties? What's its properties? When you have to apply on the surface, when you have to apply on the surface, then what happen? That surface or that latex paint is extremely durable, resists scuff, scratches, washability, breathability, and provides superior adhesion to the surface to be painted. Okay, and that is the good performance of that latex paint. Then, what is the disadvantage of the latex paint? Refer to the chart at the end of the article from more complete listed advantages and disadvantages of latex paint. The main disadvantage of latex paint. Okay, so that circle I'm not providing to you, but you have to see what is the main disadvantage of that latex paint. That latex paint is not suitable for painting over steel without first using as a primer. So that that is the main disadvantage of the latex paint. What is that? It requires the primer. Okay, suppose any surface you want to paint, then what happen? You not directly add this latex paint. If you directly add this latex paint, then it not bind with the surface. Okay, so after some time that paint is fall down, but for that purpose you have to require the primer. Okay, and I think everyone very familiar with the painting because everyone want to paint our home. Okay, so nowadays, so primer is the most important part for the painting. First you have to primer, then you apply the whatever paint you like. Okay, so this is the disadvantage of what? Latex paint. It is what? It is not suitable for painting over steel without first using as a primer. So in case of steel, it is not directly apply. You have to apply with using primer. Okay. If the surface is bare wood, latex paint will raise the grain of the wood unless that bare wood is first painted with the primer. In case of bare wood or latex paint, such type of surface is there, then and then also you have to apply primer and then you go for what? Painting with the latex paint. It does not adhere to dirty or chalky as well walls well. Okay, so if you apply this latex paint, so it does not adhere to dirty or chalky walls well. Okay, and for that purpose, you have to use primer. Then it shrinks more than the oil-based paint. So shrink of the paint is there, and this latex paint shrinks more than the oil-based paints because you know that oil is there, then it is not shrink. Okay, oil it is uniformly apply on the surface, but in case of latex paint, it is shrink more than the oil-based paints. So more sensitive to temperature changes. So as we seen, if you apply on the surface of a wall and depending upon temperature, the contraction and expansion takes place. Okay, so it is more sensitive to the temperature changes. Suppose you know that in India, summer and winter seasons are there, and if you apply the paint on the wall, it is at the time of summer it expanded, at the time of winter it is contracted, so it is not flexible to us. And if anyone want to see such changes, then you have to apply the latex paint on the wall. Okay, so it is more sensitive to what? Temperature changes. May stain when contaminated with water soluble mixture. So staining, all of you know that it may stain when it is contaminated with a water soluble mixture. If different mixture is soluble with water, then what happen? It get stain. Has a softer film, the outer coating of the paint. Okay, so only outer surface, outer coating of the paint, that becomes softer film. So if soft film is there, then what happen? It easily scratched by any application, and that's why it has a softer film. Takes longer to cure than oil-based paint and can be damaged easily until thoroughly cured. Okay, if you not take caring of that latex paint, whatever you apply on the surface of the wall, then what happen? It is damaged easily, and this is the some disadvantages of latex paint over oil-based binders. Okay, so what is the advantages? So latex paint do not cause cracking and peeling as do oil-based paints. Okay, why is it so? Anybody? Dange? Afsana? Why this latex paints do not cause cracking? Yes,
Sir, adhesion property channel still.
because of you see that elastomer. Okay, only one type of binder is there, and that's why elastomer elastic property is there. Okay, and that's why it does not cracking and peeling. So most of the time cracking and peeling is observed in all buster paints. Then the surface of the paint actually breathes, meaning any moisture in the dry wall can escape through the porous surface of the paint. Okay, so number of times you have to see that when you apply the paint on the surface, after some days or month, there is a cracking of wall occurs. Why? Because of the air, whatever air is in it, that air going out, and that's why there is some cracking occurs when you apply the paints. But in case of latex paint, the porous nature, and due to the porous nature, such type of thing is not happen in case of latex point. That is, the paint actually breathes. Okay, meaning any moisture in the dry wall. Suppose when you apply the latex paint to the wall, and if dry wall is there, then what happen? The air in the dry wall, and when air goes out, then cracking is there. But due to the porous nature of this latex paint, such type of thing is not done when you apply the latex paint. Because of what? Because of its porous surface of the paint. Okay. Then latex paint does not have a strong odor of an oil-based paint. That means less volatile organic compounds to harm the environment. No doubt, latex paint is a water based, and that's why it does not have the volatile organic compounds to harm the environment. Because you know that if you use which volatile organic compound is used in first year in organic practical?
Ether.
Ether. Okay, by the separation. And when you evaporate the ether, what happens? It is highly flammable, and you consume a lot of ether. Yes, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and it is very harm. Okay, and it is also harm to the environment. Okay, then latex paint can be easily washed with soap and water from brushes, rulers, and drips. Okay, why? Because of its elastic properties, the scratching, then washability is not affect on that paint, and that's why it is easily washed with what? Soap, water from brushes, rulers, and drips. So that is the advantage of that latex paint. So latex paint is not flammable. What is? This is why Snehal Guzer, why latex paint is not flammable. Snehal
Yes,
Guzer,
sir.
why it is
Yes,
not
sir.
flammable? Yes,
No,
loudly. Yes or no?
no, sir. Don't know.
Don't know. So latex paint is oil based or water based? Yes, latex paint is oil based or water based.
Oil based.
What is? Hello? Give answer.
Oil based. Oil based, sir.
So, Dange Apsana, it is correct.
Sir, it may be water based.
It is water based. Snail Guzer, you
What?
not listen properly the lectures. It is what?
Sorry, sir. Come.
Water. It is what? Water based.
Water based.
And due to water based, it is not flammable. Okay. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Ether is flammable. Snail Guzer. Ether is flammable or non-flammable? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Ether is flammable or non-flammable? You use ether
Yes, sir.
when during time of organic mixture separation. Okay. So it is flammable or non-flammable?
Flammable, sir. It is not flammable.
Not flammable. So it not catches the fire. Why you evaporate ether on water bath? Why not on a burner? Yes.
flammable.
It's flammable. You say not flammable. So you are the student of analytical chemistry, Master of Science, MS second year. You should know that. Okay. So everyone, not only Snehal Gujar, all other students, whatever you listen, please very carefully you listen, you observe, because such type of question asked during time of your placement interview, as well as ether is flammable. And if anybody asks to you ether is flammable and you say that it is not flammable, then how the company select you? So please listen carefully and do the study very seriously. Okay. So that is the advantage of the latex pens. Okay. So only I think 4 to 5 advantages than the oil-based pens, and latex pen is what? It is water-based. Okay. And most highly quality latex pen is what? Acrylic. You see here. Okay, 100% acrylic latex. And also you see the different examples here. You will also find the styrene, epoxy, polyvinyl acetate, which is used as what? Resin. And latex paint using vinyl acrylic is the most popular paint ingredient. Okay. So such type of question asked during time of examination. Latex paint, which latex paint used as the most popular paint ingredient? So you should know that what is the vinyl acrylic. Okay, all of you understand? Yes.
Yes,
No?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So next point is what is meant by acrylic mean. So we've seen that this is a manufacturing term that means a synthetic latex. Okay, it is what? Synthetic latex. Most latex paints on the market today no longer use the resin from the rubber trees as a binder. Okay, so invention of that latex paint, it is from what? Rubber tree in 1940s in Canada. Okay, but nowadays most of the latex paints on the market today no longer use the resin from the rubber trees as a binder. Okay, so in old days rubber trees latex is used as a binder. The pure acrylic, it is a synthetic. Okay, and that acrylic is what? It is a water based. Paint are usually a better quality than regular water based latex paint. Okay, so acrylic based, pure acrylic based paint is better quality than the regular water based latex paint. They are usually more expensive as well. Be sure to read the label before buying the latex paint to determine if it is pure 100% acrylic or latex type paint. Okay, so whenever you purchase the dye or paint, at that time you have to see it is 100% acrylic or not. If it is 100% acrylic, then it is water based or latex type of the paint. All of you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I think this is the theory part of that latex pen. So number of time short notes asked on the latex pen. At that time, you have to mention what is meant by latex pen, what's its properties, and after that you go for what? Its advantages, disadvantages. Okay. So I think short note asked is in it also. Okay. Along with that, you have to also see the latex paint, that is thinner latex paint. And if latex contain only one polymer, then it is called as what is Samarveer? What called it? Samarveer?
Yes, sir.
When latex paint contain only one binder, then it is called as a
Elastomer, sir.
okay. And number of examples of elastomers are also there. and the short note ask on it also. What is meant by elastomer? Write a short note on elastomer. So you have to see all that point. Along with, you have to prepare your notes by use of what? Reference book. Here, I have to take all the phenomena in detail, but for the exam point of view, you have to prepare your notes. No doubt, whatever PPT, whatever material, study material, I will provide to you. But your duty is that you have to make your own notes. Okay? Yes, all of you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So 17 students are here. So please give me presentee. Apsana Dange.
Yes, sir. I have taken screenshot.
Okay. Just everyone listen lecture or not. For that purpose, I am taking. Okay. Akash Bhosle,
Yes, sir.
Anand Sutar, Anand Sutar,
Yes, sir.
Anupama
Yes,
Nair,
sir.
Yes, sir.
Minal Patil,
Yes, sir.
Nikhil Chavan,
Yes, sir.
Neelam Jagtap,
Yes, sir.
Neelam Pawar,
Yes, sir.
Pratiksha Shagavkar,
Yes, sir.
Raj Kakade,
Yes, sir.
Sagar Aldar,
Yes, sir.
Rajit Bagwan,
Yes, sir.
Samarvir Patil,
Yes, sir.
Snehal Gujar,
Yes, sir.
Srishti Chaugule.
Yes, sir.
So 17 students here and 2 students are absent today. Okay. So how many of you try to write down your research article? Yes. How many of you write it? So another thing is that uh, so all of you seen this PPT?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So today I will give you home assignment. Okay. So everyone write the question. Okay. So first question: what is dye? Eh, So all of you write
Yes, sir.
what is dye? Explain its composition in detail. Okay. Question number 2. Give an account on give an account on preliminary inspection of sample. Preliminary inspection of sample. Question number 3. What is coating? What is total coating? What is total coating? Explain in detail. Next. Explain the term pigment. Explain the term pigment write write its separation techniques. Write its separation techniques. Question 5. Explain in details natural pigment. Explain in detail natural pigments. Question 6. Write note on first one binder, just wait. Then synthetic pigment. C. Latex paint. And I would like to ask you one more question that is general. Types of dye. D1. Types of dye. Types of dyes by application. Types of dyes by application. Okay, all of you write it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How many question?
6 question.
Okay, and how many write a note, short note on? 4. What is first one? Binder. Second one, synthetic pigment, latex paint, types of dye by application. Okay. So what I
Yes, sir.
expect in this all questions, I have expect more examples. Okay. Along with theory part, you have to also write the examples. For example, natural pigments, the term pigments. Explain the term pigments. So where I would like to expect the structures of all chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, then xanthophyll, phytocytin, likewise. Okay. And in all cases, in all questions, you have to write down the structure of the compound, okay, and how it is applicable to paint. Okay. So within, I think, before Saturday, you have to submit it. Okay. Any doubt?
हॅलो सर.
Hello.
सर असाइनमेंट सबमिट करायला अटॅचमेंट सर पाठवायची ग्रुपवर.
Yes. Assignment.
क्लासरूम वरती सर असाइनमेंट सबमिट करायला अटॅचमेंट.
Okay. So I will provide you email or if possible, Google Classroom code. Okay.
ओके सर. ओके सर. थँक्यू.
I will provide you link, and on that basis, if provided link, then you just scan it your document and upload on it. Otherwise, I will provide to you email. On email, you have to send it.
ओके सर. थँक्यू.
Okay, but before Saturday or on Saturday, you have all 19 students send their assignments. Okay.
ओके सर. ओके.
Okay. Along
No,
with
sir.
that, you also write the research review. If any difficulty, anytime you ask me, because this is the last week of September, and I think so. At the end of October, we will submit it. Okay. Any doubt or any question? Please ask.
हॅलो सर, तुम्ही स्लाइड्स प्रोव्हाइड कराल का, म्हणजे मटेरियल असाइनमेंटसाठी?
Yes, yes. I think I already shared that PPT or not.
सर आत्ताच आहे रिसेंट.
Okay, okay. Resend. I will send you on your group.
ओके, थँक्यू.
Okay. Any another? But you not only see the PPT, along with that, whatever reference book provided in your syllabus, you also see this one when you complete your assignment. Okay.
ओके सर.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So today we stop here. I think your next lecture will be start within 5 minutes. Yes.
येस सर.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So today we stop here. Have a nice day and